Hi everyone, today we're crocheting this chubby little cat plushie. Here I'm using fingering weight yarn and a 2.0mm hook. Now one thing you'll want to pay attention to is the little hat. The little hat and also this little fish. If you can, try to work these with a thinner yarn, so just split your strands. If you use all 4 strands, the hat comes out bigger. In this video, I am demonstrating with the full 4 strands. The other thing is the order you assemble in. You just need to remember, the tail sits at the back, center. Then just try your best to keep the feet and the hands as symmetrical as you can. For the head, what I did was fix the hat in place first, and then crocheted the ears. Now when it comes to sewing on the face, you can just go by whatever you like the best, and pick out whatever spot looks right to you. In the video, I'll show you one as a reference for sewing. Now let's follow along with the tutorial and start crocheting. So first up, we're going to crochet the body of the cat. For the body here, I'm using a beige colored yarn. If you've got apricot yarn, that will work just as well. The body starts with a magic ring. Take the yarn tail in your right hand and wrap the yarn around your left pinky. Catch it on your index finger. For a magic ring, wrap the yarn once around your middle finger. Leave yourself a tail and hold down the point where the yarn crosses. Grab your hook. First, we're going to make a turning chain. Here's how you make a turning chain. Insert your hook into the ring, then draw the yarn through. Right now you have 1 loop on the hook. Now yarn over, and when you yarn over, your hook stays above the yarn. Turn the hook head down, then pull through the loop, and that's your turning chain. Let's tidy that turning chain up a bit. Tighten the knot a little, but don't pull the loop on the hook too tight. Now we're on round 1 of the body, 6 single crochets into the ring. Let's take a look at how a single crochet is made. So insert your hook right into the ring you wrapped. The yarn, draw it through, pull it up a little, and now you have 2 loops on the hook. Now we're going to yarn over. When you yarn over, remember the hook stays above the yarn. Then turn the hook. Then, pull through the first 2 loops, and as you pull, give it a gentle little turn. Right here you'll see it forms a little V shape. That V is made up of these 2 strands. That is called a stitch. If you're new, clip a stitch marker on right here to mark it off. So that is the first stitch of the round. Now let's go on and work the second single crochet. Insert the hook into the ring. Draw the yarn through. Pull it up a little, and you have 2 loops on the hook, so now yarn over. Pull through both loops. That's the second single crochet. This is the second stitch. On to the third single crochet. Draw the yarn through, you have 2 loops on the hook, and yarn over. Pull through both loops. That's the third stitch. Stitch 4, stitch 5, stitch 6, and once you have all 6 single crochets in, go ahead and clip a marker onto that last stitch too, just to mark it off. When you count your stitches, start at the first marked stitch and count all the way to the last one. Now go ahead and pull the yarn tail to cinch that ring closed, and let's neaten up everything we have made so far. Then pull the tail. Close the ring up tight. Once that's pulled tight, tuck the tail behind your work. Now we're going to work a slip stitch. It joins the first stitch to the last stitch. Take the marker off the first stitch. Press that stitch with your thumb, right below the stitch, so right here. It's like marking the spot with your finger. So hook into that first stitch, which is right under those 2 strands. Then draw the yarn through. Pull it through the loop on your hook too. Neaten it up and pull it snug. Then work another turning chain. Yarn over and pull through the loop. This little bump is the slip stitch, and this one is the turning chain. Just like that, round 1 is finished. Now let's start on round 2. Round 2 is 6 sets of increases, so we're working 2 single crochets into every single stitch. Your first stitch goes into the same stitch we just slip stitched into. Insert your hook into the stitch. Under both strands, you go in underneath the V of the stitch and draw the yarn through. Pull it up a little. 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through both of them. That is the first stitch of round 2. Clip a stitch marker on to mark it. Then we go back into the same spot and work another single crochet. When you get 2 single crochets in one stitch, that's called an increase. So that's the first increase done. Now on to the next stitch, the second V-shaped stitch here, and we go in right here. Right side here, wrong side here. The wrong side looks like this. So draw the yarn through, and 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through the first 2. That's 1 single crochet, and then we go in here again. Another single crochet. That's the second increase. Then the third stitch. Single crochet. Increase. Set 4. Single crochet. Increase. Set 5. Single crochet. Increase. Last stitch now, so let's take that stitch marker off. In this stitch we also work 2 single crochets, so single crochet and increase. Just like that, round 2 is finished. Once round 2 is done, you have a total of 12 stitches. You count from the first stitch all the way to the last marked one. The 2 little bumps made by the slip stitch and the turning chain here are not counted, and you should not be crocheting into them. Now let's work a slip stitch and a turning chain. At the end of every round, you always work a slip stitch. Insert your hook into the stitch. Draw the yarn through, pull it through the loop on the hook, and snug it up, then work a turning chain. With that, round 2 is completely finished. Now we start on round 3. The pattern for round 3 repeats 6 times, 1 single crochet and 1 increase. For the very first stitch, we work a single crochet on its own. That's the first stitch of round 3, so clip a marker on it. Then in the next stitch, we're working an increase. Single crochet, next stitch. So each set is 1 single crochet on its own, then 1 increase, and you repeat that for 6 sets. For set 2, start with a single crochet on its own. Then in the next stitch, we work a single crochet increase. Next stitch. Now the next set. First a single crochet on its own, then the next stitch, we work an increase. Whenever I say increase, it means going into the same stitch twice and working just 2 stitches there. A single crochet on its own means you only work 1 stitch. Next set, 1 single crochet on its own, then 1 increase. Last set now, 1 single crochet on its own. In that last stitch, we work an increase. Single crochet. Next stitch. Just like that, round 3 is done, and once it is done, you'll have a total of 18 stitches. Then work a slip stitch and a turning chain. Be sure you know where the first and last stitch are. The slip stitch and the turning chain, you don't crochet into those, and they don't count. We go into the first stitch to work the slip stitch. Draw it through. Try to keep the slip stitch snug. The turning chain can be a little looser. Now we're going to keep right on going and start round 4. The pattern for round 4 is 2 single crochets, 1 increase. Repeated for 6 sets. First single crochet and clip a marker on to mark it. The next stitch is also a single crochet on its own. In the stitch after that, we work an increase. Single crochet, increase. So that's 1 set, and we repeat it all the way to the end. 1, 2, 2 single crochets, then the next one. Next set. 1, 2, single crochet, increase. 1, 2, single crochet, increase. 1, 2, single crochet, increase, and the last set, 1, 2. In the last stitch, we work an increase. Single crochet, 1 more increase. With that, round 4 is finished and done. On that last stitch, go ahead and clip a marker on. Once round 4 is finished, you'll have a total of 24 stitches. If that ring hasn't closed up tight, give it another pull. Keep going until there's no hole left here. Then work a slip stitch. Pull it snug, then work a turning chain. This is how we go about counting rounds. Each ridge is 1 round, and in the middle there is that little round circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's move on to round 5. The pattern for round 5 is 6 sets of 3 single crochets and 1 increase. In the first stitch, we work a single crochet on its own. The set goes like this. First, you work 3 single crochets on their own, stitch 2, stitch 3, and then in the 4th stitch, that is where we work an increase. So in that one stitch, 2 single crochets. So that's 1 set, and we just repeat it all the way to the end. 1, 2, 3. In the next stitch, we work an increase. Next stitch. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. Increase. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. Increase. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. Increase. Next set. 1, 2, 3. Then in that last stitch, we work an increase. 1 more increase, like that, and now we have round 5 finished. And that's it done. That gives you 30 stitches in total. Then work a slip stitch. Every round needs a slip stitch, and a turning chain as well. Next is round 6, and this round is just 30 single crochets straight through, so it's 1 single crochet into each stitch, and that's it. Count as you go if you like, and check the stitches line up. It comes to 30 stitches. I'm not going to demonstrate the repeat here, so go ahead and work this round. When it's done, work a slip stitch and a turning chain. This round comes to 30 stitches. So I have finished the 30 single crochets of round 6 and worked a slip stitch and a turning chain. Now we can flip this piece over so the right side faces out. So you're going in from the right side and coming out on the wrong side. Now let's start in on round 7. For round 7, think of it as 4 single crochets, then 1 increase, except we split the first set into 2 stitches at the start and 2 at the end. So first up, we work 2 single crochets on their own. 1, 2, then we work an increase. Like that. After those 2 and the increase, the rest is all 4 single crochets and 1 increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once those 4 are in, then the next stitch is where we work an increase. Single crochet, increase. That's 1 set. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 single crochets, and the next stitch is an increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in the next stitch, we go ahead and work an increase. That's 1 more increase. Then on to the next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet. After that increase, there are 2 stitches left in the round, and we work 2 single crochets on their own. 1, then the next one. That's 2 single crochets on their own, and now we have round 7 finished. Once it's done, you will have a total of 36 stitches in all. Then we go on. Work a slip stitch, and then pull it snug, then a turning chain. Now rounds 8 and 9 are both worked in exactly the same way as each other. That is 36 single crochets in each round. No shaping, so just work 1 single crochet into each stitch. Do try to count your stitches as you work here and see if they line up. Then when you start out, do try to clip a marker on the first and the last stitch and end every round with a slip stitch and a turning chain. Again, I'm not going to demonstrate the repeat here, so go ahead and finish these 2 rounds yourself. Round 9's 36 single crochets are done. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's get started on round 10. The pattern for round 10 is 6 sets of 5 single crochets and 1 increase. 1. Clip a marker on the first stitch. 2, 3, 4. Once 5 single crochets are in, the 6th stitch is where we increase. That's 1 set, and we repeat it right to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet, increase. Next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet, increase. Next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet, increase, and the last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet, increase. Just like that, round 10 is finished, and once this round is done, you have a total of 42 stitches. Then slip stitch into the first stitch and pull it snug, then work a turning chain. Then, rounds 11 all the way through 16 are all worked exactly the same way, 42 single crochets in each round, no shaping. I'm not demonstrating the repeat here either, so go ahead and work these rounds yourself. You're just working one single crochet into each and every stitch there. Every one of those rounds comes to 42 stitches. When you finish each one, always work a slip stitch and a turning chain. Count your stitches every couple of rounds. That way you won't go wrong. So, go ahead and crochet the rest yourself. Keep going until round 16 is finished. So here I have already finished round 16, all 42 of those single crochets. Now, for what comes next. It's round 17. Every round from here on has decreases in it. So first, let's take a good look at this V-shaped stitch. This stitch right here is made up of 2 strands. The strand on the inside is called the back loop, and the one on the outside is the front loop. When we work a decrease, we pick up 2 front loops and join them together. Now let's take a good look at how round 17 gets worked. The pattern is 6 sets of 5 single crochets and 1 decrease each. First we work 5 single crochets on their own. For these you pick up both strands of the whole V-stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we are going to get started on the decrease. You can put your finger ahead of time on 1, 2, 3 on that third stitch, and that stitch there is where the next one goes in. First for the decrease, we pick up the front loop of the first stitch, go in from the side, and come out in the middle of the V. Pick up 1 strand, then pull the hook down. Same for the next stitch. Pick up that 1 front loop strand, and now you've got 3 loops sitting there on your hook. So first we draw the yarn through the first 2 loops. Bring it through. Now there are 2 loops on the hook again, so yarn over. Pull through both loops on the hook, and that right there is 1 decrease. Now we go on to the next set of 5 single crochets and 1 decrease. Now lift your thumb up off it, and that right there is where the next stitch goes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we get started on the decrease. 1, 2, 3. That's the first front loop. The second front loop. There'll be 1 strand left inside, and that is normal. Then we're going to draw the yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through both loops, then the next set, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, then comes a decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, then a decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we work a decrease. Last set now. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 2 stitches left over, so we work a decrease. The first front loop and the second front loop. We draw the yarn through the first 2 loops. Then yarn over and pull through both loops. Just like that, round 17 is finished and done. Once this round is done, you have a total of 36 stitches. Then slip stitch into that first stitch and pull it good and snug. Then work a turning chain, a little on the loose side. Now let's just keep right on going with round 18. For round 18, think of it as 4 stitches, then 1 decrease. We split the first set up, so first 2 single crochets, and then 1 decrease. Clip a stitch marker on the first stitch to mark it. 1, 2. When we work a normal single crochet, we're going in from underneath the V shape of the stitch, picking up both of the strands. But when we work a decrease, we pick up the front loop. Once those 2 single crochets are in, first up we work a decrease. After that it's 4 single crochets, 1 decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we work a decrease. Next set. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we work a decrease. One, 2, 3, 4. Decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decrease. At the end, 2 single crochets on their own. The first one. The second one. Clip a stitch marker on. Once round 18 is finished, you will have a total of 30 stitches. The rule with increases and decreases is that however many times you repeat it, that's how many you add or take away. Work a turning chain. Now let's keep right on going and work round 19. We count the rounds the same way we did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Let's keep going. The pattern for round 19 is 6 sets of 3 single crochets and 1 decrease. It's about where the first and last stitch sit, with 2 little stitches sitting in between, the slip stitch and the turning chain. Be sure you can tell them apart. 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to work a decrease. The first front loop and the second front loop. There. Draw the yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through both. On to the next set. 1, 2, 3. Decrease. 1, 2, 3. decrease. 1, 2, 3, decrease. 1, 2, 3, decrease. Last set now. 1, 2, 3. There are 2 stitches left over, so we go ahead and work a decrease. Pick up the front loop. There we go. Round 19 is finished. Once round 19 is done, here's the total. 24 stitches in all. Then we slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Pull it snug. Pull it snug, then work a turning chain. Next up is round 20, and the pattern for this round is 6 sets of 2 single crochets and 1 decrease. One, 2, decrease. 1, 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 2, and for these last 2 stitches, let's take the stitch marker off, and then we work a decrease. With that is round 20 finished and done. Once this round is done, you have a total of 18 stitches. Then slip stitch into the first stitch and pull it snug, then a turning chain. Now if the opening is small, we can go ahead and add the stuffing. When we add it, first pull that loop out a little longer and then set it down here. Then we just go ahead and add the stuffing in like this. While adding it, the inner yarn tail, you don't need to cut, just leave it in there, tucked inside. Push it in like this.